baseball. Focus question: what makes cricket different from other popular sports? Cricket conquers the world. Cricket is one of the top 5 most popular sports in the world. One source estimates that there are between 2 and 3 billion cricket fans worldwide. How did the children's games from the 16th century become one of the world's favorite sports? The story begins in England, the birthplace of cricket. The history of cricket. The earliest written reference to the cricket game comes from 1598. A mention of cricket appeared in a legal document concerning a land ownership dispute. Witness case described how he and his classmates used to play cricket in their disputed plot. We learn from this document that children play cricket. Other documentations show that adult matches were played between rival villages and towns. By the early 1700s, rich patrons began organizing the first professional cricket teams to play against the teams of other wealthy men. These teams were forerunners of modern cricket teams. The rules of play often varied from one team to the next. This led to the creation of laws of cricket, written in 1788 by a group of noblemen called Melbourne Cricket Club. These rules are still in hundreds of years later, although they come by revised over the years. During the 19th century, known as the Golden Age of Cricket, the sport started to modern form. In 1864, the laws of cricket were amended from allowing only underarm bowling, pitching to the batter, to allowing the wall bowling, giving the ball more speed and spin. The batters invented complex new battering techniques. During that period, cricket took hold in hands controlled by the British Empire, including Canada, Australia, India, and South Africa, New Zealand, and the Caribbean. In 1877, teams played the first long multiple-day matches between professional teams and called test-level matches. These long matches determined the important championship tests still represent the highest level of competition in the international cricket. By the end of the 19th century, women's cricket clubs existed in multiple countries. In the 20th century, international teams were created with many of the most recent innovations in cricket, such as the modern aggressive style of bowling created by West Indian player. Cricket today. Today, cricket is played around the world, although it remains most popular in the United Kingdom and countries that were formerly under a British rule. To compete at the highest level, a national team must achieve test status. In 2015, 10 international teams qualified to play in test matches outside the test level. There are numerous levels of play, from informal community matches to professional contests. Women teams played at national and international test level. There are also leagues and special matches that follow special rules. Cricket was an event in the Second Olympic Games in 1900. It has never included since, but supporters regularly lobby to have it introduced in summer games. Upon the first glance, cricket might appear to be similar to baseball, which was derived from early forms of cricket. The games, however, including playing field, are different. For example, Unlike baseball, cricket is played on an oval field with a small rectangle clearing called the pitch. Two teams, each with 11 players, take turns battling and bowling or throwing the ball. The batting team tries to score runs by hitting the ball, running back and forth on the pitch. The bowling team tries to get each batter out by striking 3 balls with the ball. Once a batting team is out, 10 of the 11 batters are out. Inning is over and the teams switch. The bowling team takes turns at the bat and the batting teams bowl and field. How to play cricket? Just as baseball games have pitcher and catcher, cricket has bowlers and wicket keeper. The wicket consists of 3 short poles in the ground called stumps, 2 small horizontal pieces of wood that rest on top of the stumps called bills. On a bowling team, one player takes the position of the bowler and another takes the position of the wicketkeeper. The other 9 players stand in the field where the team captain tells them. 2 batters from the batting team take the field and stand on opposite ends of the pitch. The first player to bat is called the striker, and the other batter is called the non-striker. The bowler tries to get the striker out by bowling ball at cricket. A fair overhand ball must be done without bending the elbow. If the bowler can knock the balls out of the stumps when the striker is out and another player bats, the striker must protect the wicket by hitting the ball well with his or her bat, while at the same time trying to hit the ball hard enough to score runs after the strike hits the ball. Both batters start running opposite ends of the pitch, passing each other in the middle of the pitch. If the runner passes a line in front of wicket, called popping crease and swapping places, they scored a run. The batter runs back and forth again and again, trying to score as many runs as possible. However, while they are running, the fielding team will try to run out the striker or get the striker out. If the striker is not safe behind the popping crease, a fielder knocks the ball off the out. It can also be caught out if a player is on the fielding team catches a hit ball before it bounces on the ground. If the striker is not run out when the striker and non-striker finish running, however, they standing in the striker's original position now is the striker. While there are 2 wickets, if there's only one striker, if the bowler bowls 6 times and there's no hit or else, the bowler changes places one of his or her teammates. The new bowler draws to the new striker, former non-striker. The striker can also score runs by getting extra. For example, the striker hits the ball that then passes to the boundary without ever bouncing. The batter stops running and the striker gets 6 runs. The striker can also run on a ball and the wicket-keeper fumbles. A regular cricket match lasts 2 innings, with each team taking a turn bowling and battling until the day's end. The team with more runs win. Until if the day's end with both teams finishing the inning, the game is tie or draw. A winning team might voluntarily their inning to avoid a draw. In test matches, teams that play 4 innings, a contest of endurance that can last up to 5 days, with 6 hours played each day. Cricket values ideas of good sportsmanship. Some rules in cricket come to play only if the opposing teams cannot come to an agreement. For example, if a ball was blocked by a batter body instead of his or her bat, the unbearable myth of rivaling. If only two competing cannot agree whether the ball would have hit the wicket. Heroes of the Oval. W. G. Grace was an practicing doctor and considered an amateur cricket player. Regardless, he revolutionized the sport and is one of the greatest players in the sport has ever seen. Grace's contribution to the game was the invention of adaptable batting style that could be applied for multiple stances and incorporate a variety of stroke. Commentary Ranjit Singh, known as Ranji, 1872 to 1933, was one of the most fascinating figures of the golden age of cricket. Ranji was the ruler of Navanagar relations of India under the rule of British. Considered one of the sport's best batters, he became an icon in his home of India, and the Ranji Trophy, the Indian National Championship, is named after him. Ranji was also an important political figure. He represents India in the League of Nations, the predecessors of the modern United Nations. Sir Donald Bradman was a legendary Australian cricketer known as the best batter of all time. Bradman had a batting average of 99.94, meaning he almost never missed. To put that in perspective, the next best cricket batter ever had an average of 60.97. After World War II, Bradman served as captain of the Australian team nicknamed the Invincible. The Invincible went on breaking tours of England, playing undefeated series of 34 matches since 1889. Each year, 5 cricket players are named as Cricketers of the Year by Rising the Cricket Population. The 2009, Claire Taylor became the first woman to win the honor. In college, Taylor played on the men's cricket team, developing a battling style that was more typical of the men's games than the women. She made the lead to professional women's cricket and became one of the funnest batters the game has seen. Nice match. So how did just cricket become an international phenomenon? The history of cricket empires and ongoing development of new and exciting playing styles certainly played an important part. But perhaps the answer lies in cricket's two most compelling features. When a cricket player is at bat, it does not matter that all players compete as equal on the field. Furthermore, by cricket tradition, every player became popular with players and spectators around the world because of his value, equality, and respect. All values everybody can share.
Good job! job on a perfect score.